Spit to the beat. Podcast. It's all about inside the music industry.
Nobody do it better.
Make sure you subscribe to my show, Spit to the Beat podcast on YouTube. Subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell. Thank you. We are in the studio, Spit to the Beat podcast. I'm your man, Stacy B. Unstoppable Puryear. And today I am joined in the studio with a very special guest, a young lady who's out there doing her thing, getting ready in the fashion industry and making it happen. And I'm so super proud of her. Been watching her for majority of her life as she was growing up, but also now she's doing something totally different, going from dance to fashion. So we're going to get into it, and I'm going to let her introduce herself, coming to the stage, as I like to say, my young protege type person who's been in my life since I've been known. Marchelle Chelly Hudson, how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing good.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
I'm glad to be here.
Good, good. Let's hear a little bit about yourself. Introduce yourself to my audience.
So I'm Marchelle, but everybody call me Shelly. I'm a dancer. Started dancing in elementary,
Okay.
and it went on high school, cheerleading, majorette, just everything, tumbling, all of that. And then I got into fashion, 2022. COVID.
Wow. So let's back up a minute. We're going to jump over all that dancing experience.
You're right.
Let's talk a little bit about that. You start off dancing, you said elementary, and then you went on even dance on Silver Silhouette dance team, and then you went on for the how has dancing been for you? I mean, how has that mold you as a person?
I would say for a long time, it was the only way I knew how to express myself.
Okay, and meaning in the term as far as just through dancing and music.
Yes.
Yeah. So you saying you was a little shy back then? I can't tell.
I'm still shy now.
Okay. So let's check this out. Let's talk about the dancing and stuff like that. Going from like I said, elementary, high school. Also now you started dancing professionally a little bit as well.
A little bit.
Okay, tell us about that experience and who have you danced with professionally?
Once I got off the team, once I started with Subway Studios, that is now Grindhouse Dance. We had been dancing professionally, like going to Chaos. It's a convention, going to Monsters. So she had been prepping us for the real professional world and how things go that whole time. So
how has that been for you? She prepared you, but what did you get from it? What did you take from it?
Life.
Really
how to go by things and how to go by in the dance world, and how to really set your mind up to succeed in dance.
Okay, cool. Let's talk about going into the fashion thing. How has the transition, where did the thought, the name of your brand, let's say, what's the name of your brand first?
Indecisive.
Indecisive. Let's talk about that name. And I was kind of curious about it, indecisive, and knowing that when people are indecisive, they're indecisive about making a complete or sticking to a decision. So how did you come about with that name? What inspired you?
So how I came about that name is I was always confused. Like, I don't know what I want to wear. I don't know how I want to go about this, or like which way to go in fashion. But I didn't have a way. I wanted to mix everything together and be like one whole. Like, because I was going for a maximalist look, but I didn't find it anywhere. So I just started piecing everything together.
So what is Maximus look? What is that? I never heard that before. And so what is that? Is that a term in the industry, fashion industry, or what?
Yes, it's minimalist and maximalist. So
Okay.
right now I'm dressed like a minimalist.
Yeah, I see you in your cowboy stuff. It really, I'm a Pittsburgh fan, but we're gonna get over that part. Tell your mother too. Well, yeah, okay. So I have seen you have done a couple of shows. Tell us about the shows that you have done, and how did you feel about putting that together, collaborating with other people, other artists, and stuff like that.
The shows, I really been putting shows together since I've been on, since I was ever on the dance team.
Okay.
But it was a totally different ball game when I was over everything, the dancing, the clothes, the music. But it's been a breeze. I think I like doing it.
So I know it was rough starting off, tough for you, like you just said, I didn't know you was doing the music, you were doing the whole complete show, the music with it, the dancing with it, and the fashion.
Yes.
Wow. What made you take on so much? Did you feel that you was ready for that? Or you just,
No.
dive right into it?
No, but I just had to get myself together. I had to do something. I don't know.
So through your trial and error, what have you learned from doing when you putting on the show, your music, your dancing? Has anybody ever spoke to you, mentors, anybody that you know of that spoke to you, kind of gave you a little leeway on how to do it? I know you got some mentors in your life, such as Chanel Toot.
Yep.
And others.
Tootie, Miss Sean, Coach Cookie. Really, them three is who I look for when I'm doing a show, because the main three that I know, they have been putting on shows since I've been little.
Okay. Let's talk about your fashion. First of all, hold on. Before we go any further, we're going to take a little short break. We're going to come back and we're going to talk about a little more about your fashion. And I'm going to talk about your number one supporter, which is your mom. All right, we're going to be right back.
You're listening to Spit to the Beat podcast with your host, the one, the only Stacy B. Unstoppable Puryear.
Hey, this is Stacy, aka Beat Unstoppable Puryear with Spit to the Beat podcast. Would you like to be my guest if you're a singer, songwriter, musician, producer, or promoter? Give me a call at 901-341-6777 or email me at myguest@spittothebeat.com. And we're back to Spit to the Beat podcast. I'm your host, Stacy B. Unstoppable Puryear. We are in the studio with my very special guest, Marchelle. They call her Chelly Hudson, the new upcoming fashion designer, bringing about her style, maximalism, and all that entail. So we left off talking about your fashion and stuff. So let's talk about a little bit, your number one fan, your mother. How has she inspired you to go down this journey? to keep going?
First, well, really, she inspired me to even get into dressing up, and because she used to always tell me, girl, you country, girl, you can't dress, girl, you need to put on some clothes. So she always really pushed me
Uh-huh.
to the extent with clothes and looking good and really just fashion overall.
Okay, awesome. So let's talk about your fashion. What is your style? I know that Memphis is known for its rich culture, as far as music and the
Mhm.
arts and stuff like that. How has that part played into your fashion life?
Mm,
Anything that really just like a piece of artwork around the city inspires you to motivate you to bring out this design in your clothes?
I say it's the artwork
Hmm.
in a sense, because I like look at the shape of an artwork and I think of a piece. Maybe I could put it on a piece of pants or like how I could make a jacket. It just really depends on how I'm feeling, honestly.
And does the music plays a part to it as well? The sound, what you're looking for? Because you talk about your sound, doing the sound, the dance, and then the fashion. So does that flow as far as what you come out the final product?
Yes, when I'm doing a show,
Okay.
like if they modeling and I hear a song, I could be like, perfect outfit, the runway, and I could see like through it, basically.
Okay. Okay. You can see several fashion outfits for
Hmm.
that particular music. That's amazing within yourself. So that's amazing gift. Let's talk a little bit about you coming about now. You did a couple fashion shows and stuff like that. What's in the future? What's coming up?
So I do have a collab with Alabasas,
Okay. Yeah.
and I have two fashion shows coming up before the year is over. Um, and I'm really trying to get more out with my dancing, going out of town. So
Mhm.
that's really what I got coming up.
So is dancing and fashion they gonna back and forth or what? Which way you going now?
Both.
Both.
I
Yeah.
wanna I wanna dance on tour, but also I wanna be the designer for tour.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I can see that. I can see you
I
doing it.
wanna be able to multitask in both.
Dance, choreograph, and do the fashion.
Yes.
You ain't gonna be doing her next to you.
I wanna learn. I do wanna learn.
It's in your blood because your mother is in your
Wanna
blood.
learn.
Oh wow, that's a lot. That's a lot. So you see yourself growing so much in the next. So what's in the next couple of years for Shelly? Besides this big event you just announced, when is that happening?
Um, my next show will be the end of October,
Okay,
and
just
then
around the corner, huh? Wow.
the second show will be the beginning of December, and then the collab with Alabasas. That's just I don't know when it's gonna drop yet, but
Okay.
we working on it.
Tell us about that. I don't know. Tell me about it.
Basically, Valabasas is like they known for their jeans,
Hmm.
basically, but they got the jeans, the shirts. Everybody really kind of know about them a little bit.
How did they get in contact with you about it?
They was having a designer fashion show in a sense, but we was competing on who could make the best jeans, and then whoever make the best jeans and get the most votes, they'll do a collab with us
Okay.
and have a billboard in New York and
So
all
it's
of
a
that.
contest.
Mm-hmm.
And how did you fare in that contest?
Um,
You believing that it's gonna happen?
I really just believe that I could do it. Honestly,
There you go.
I just
Yeah.
believe that I could do it.
Yeah. Okay, awesome. Let's talk about okay. Again, you said you had some shows coming up in October. Learning from your past, putting on shows, from the music, the dancing, to the fashion. How prepared are you better now than you was before?
I mean, now it's like I always have to keep I would say how my fashion show is gonna be in my head. Like I have to be prepped because
Mhm. I know it takes a lot of planning, but I think your planning now has gotten better since your first couple shows that you did. I mean, you got your ABCs or whatever in place.
yes, because
Do you have a team that helps you?
um in a sense, well, I have one friend that I had to have help me
Mhm.
get together with the show, and a friend that'll help me with the dancing part. But most of the time, I just have to plan and prep by myself. And because I done had last minute accidents, I just try to be on it ASAP now.
Okay, okay. Did you learn from those last minute?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
it's a great learning experience. That's good. That's good. That's good. All right then. Hey, look, I really enjoyed this time and learning about
Me
you. Is there
too.
anything? How can people get in touch with you? How can they find you? Make sure you give out all the dates or whatever's coming up, so they can be in the house and checking your fashion, your music, and your dance, everything out.
Okay. My Instagram is baby dot. My personal Instagram is baby dot Shelly, where you can see fashion and dancing. But my fashion Instagram is indecisive fashion on Instagram,
Okay,
where I'm
cool.
my fashion at.
Oh.
And I'm on Facebook with my fashion. I don't have a personal page.
What about YouTube? Anything on
Um,
YouTube? Some videos out there people can go check out?
I actually do have a YouTube. It's called Shelly for the Looks.
Shelly for the looks. Okay, cool, cool. So they can find you on all those social media platforms. Awesome.
Yes.
I hold tight as we get ready to close the show out.
1, 2, 3, 4.
What's up, good people? This your man, comedian A Train, and I want you to keep it locked right here on Spit to the Beat podcast.
Thank you for listening to Spit to the Beat podcast. Want to know how you can help? Be a sponsor by going to our website at www.spittothebeatpodcast.com and click the support tab. You can also join us each and every week live at YouTube at Spit to the Beat. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and follow. Thank you for your support.
Thank you for watching Spit to the Beat podcast. Join us again next week for another episode of Spit to the Beat podcast. Thank you so much.